ahead, start.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do a quick recap of what you guys went through last time. It's gonna be a pretty quick one. So, you guys collected the super serum from the truck. You managed to steal that. Alwyn's character,
Yeah.
so Veiled Seraphim, she is going to be taking that truck to her boyfriend, basically, to
Yeah, to be sold.
turn in for
And
money. And at the end of the session, Abby did mention that Gideon has actually gone kind of radio silent. She can't get a hold of him on his phone, and she has no idea where he went. You guys have already been a little bit suspicious of Gideon. Possibly he could be a mole, and that's the reason why the headquarters for the neighborhood watch was attacked and burnt to the ground. So things are kind of
Yeah,
getting
Gideon's a normal person, isn't he?
You don't know. You assume he is. Like, he hasn't really shown you
Well,
that he has any powers at all.
he's posing as a he's showing as a normal person,
Yeah, exactly. He hasn't
but
really
as during the so he's a bit suspicious.
Yeah. So you're not entirely sure if he's on the
Yeah.
up and up, and now he's gone missing, which is a little even more suspicious. I will say, because Veiled Seraphim isn't here, I'm going to kind of fast forward through that part of it at least. She will take the truck to her mobster boyfriend. She will drop it off. She'll get the cash, and she'll come back to you guys. And she will mention that her boyfriend, she kind of overheard her boyfriend talking to some of the, we'll say, goons that he has in his employ. And they mentioned that they have some rich kid locked up at Luigi's, and they're going to hold him for ransom for his father to pay up his debt. So the guy's debt that they owe the Baba Yaga, who is the criminal mobster lady in charge of these guys. So it kind of seems that there's a good chance that that person who they have for ransom is Gideon. You guys would be familiar with Luigi's. It is a front for the mobster Baba Yaga, who sort of is. Luigi's kind of acts as like a front pizza parlor / place where you could like hire nameless goons for your organization or pay them extortion money or kidnapping or ransom. So it's a pretty well-known area for the people who are like around that, and the police don't go there because the ones that would go there find it too dangerous. The ones that don't go there are paid off by the mob, so they just kind of take a cut and they're like, leave them be, let them do their thing. I'm getting money out of this, so I don't care. So yeah.
that is unusual. I used to buy plumbing equipment there.
At a pizza place, yeah, they sell everything there.
Buy anything there, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why my pipes keep breaking?
You ask them. You just gave me money and it was minimal. I mean, I could get
I have a budget, Mita.
exactly, and I know better materials back home, but they are far away. So you use what you have with that budget. Besides, you didn't pay me last 2 times. I'm
I
keeping the tab.
paid you in exposure.
For the work I did, it was not enough. And I told you multiple times it will not be enough, probably. Because that was being, greased from all of the rain that you caused.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay.
We'll sort it out. After our colleagues, right?
Sadly true.
You hurt my soul.
You hurt my pipes.
And you hurt my wallet.
Well, then all's fair.
Yeah. At least no one slept with each other's mother yet.
That's
Yes.
true.
Well, yeah.
Sorry about that.
You bastard! I rolled a lightning bolt.
I take all of that pipe.
Martha, You son of a bitch!
What's my mother's
Oh.
name?
All in glorious black and white.
I love the mask. This is like picture of Calloway's wife. What? Martha! You son of a bitch!
No, it's fine.
So I guess we should visit that plumber or pizza parlor or mobster Italians.
Pizza plumber.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Let's
it's actually
go.
called. Luigi's Pizza
Luigi's
Plumber
Pizza
Parlor. You walk
Okay,
in. There's
because
like
before that-
two brothers. One's dressed in red overalls. The other one's dressed in green. Hey,
You had
it's
to go
me,
this.
Gary.
I don't understand this. Why are they talking like this?
All right, so is there anything you guys want to do before you head over to Luigi's?
For a second I had idea, but never mind.
Okay.
Well, what was your idea? Let's have it.
To use the visions because it's once per scene, so I can like do the foresight. But yeah, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
You just don't want to.
Yeah, I use it.
You just
You
don't
don't
want
feel
to
like
eat
talking to Grandpa right now.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Grandpa's just gonna yell at us anyway.
exactly.
Yeah. It's good you're busy
Well,
and working here.
yell at Mitara, so yeah, you know. The others will just get the better part of message.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you guys head over to Luigi's. So just outside of Luigi's, you kind of just peer into the window. You see, as you expect, the cooks taking orders at the counter, and there's a couple of guys dressed in just regular civilian clothing, kind of like playing cards at a table. There's like three guys sitting around in a round table just playing cards with each other. You see someone come up from the back room in the pizza parlor, and he kind of just like comes around to the back of the counter, whispers in one of the cook's ears, and the cook kind of like bends over, grabs like a plate, puts a slice of pizza, gets a glass of water, hands it to the guy, and the guy heads down behind the counter to presumably what looks like a basement, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, that's pretty much the only people that you see right now. It's just the three guys playing cards at the counter and the two cooks taking orders. There's a couple civilians in there right now ordering pizza. There's like a couple sitting next to the guys with the cards, just eating their pizza, drinking their pop / soda / generic drink. Yeah.
Soft drink.
Yeah, soft drink. Yes, I forgot there was a third
Yes.
option.
Go Dragon Ball. Just had to be a heat tap.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much what you see at the moment.
I might want a
Um,
pizza. Anybody
We should
else?
order a pizza. We should order pizza.
Excuse me.
Do they-
Can
Do
we
they have
get
an
the
office?
menu?
Yeah, the guy at the counter just slides you a menu. It's just like a single page laminated, has a bunch of just different types of pizza on it.
What
Your
kinds of
standard
pizza
pasta.
there are?
Well, the first you notice is like you got pepperoni, you got quattro cheese, you got the chef's special, which is sardines, pineapple, and olives, black olives.
No, this is a perfect opportunity to use my Italian knowledge.
Perfect. I
You
don't
have
think you
Italian
have a
knowledge?
roll
Raises
for
an eyebrow
Italian.
at that.
My niece lived in Montenegro, so they know Italian there.
No, I'm pretty sure that was
Yes.
Montana, not Montenegro.
He looks
It's-
puzzled. Grandpa, when was she in... And he like phases out. What pizza would I want? Anybody has any preference?
I'll have the chef special.
All right,
Oh.
UVI.
This
I'm
VI bullet
almost
one
tempted to
pizza.
just like roll a D20 and see if there's like a pizza chart out there on the internet. We'll just go fucking, I don't know, pepperoni, sure.
All right, a pepperoni, a chef special.
Alright, so, signore, per favore, 4 stagione, una di pepperoni e... No, cos'è que... Si detto? One moment, how to say it? Shit, I forgot what he said.
The guy at the counter just like, I don't speak Italian, bud, but all right. So one pepperoni.
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing it's like you're going to a fucking Chuck E. Cheese and ordering in Italian for like some fancy pizza. It's like, sir, this is a Chuck E. Cheese.
I will never eat at a Chuck E. Cheese again. I got food poisoning from a chicken burger. Never again.
Why were you ordering a chicken burger at Chuck E. Cheese?
Because the pizza's disgusting.
Yeah, it is nowadays. It's terrible. It used to be good.
That was the best option I could find. That was not pizza.
And it wasn't that good.
No, it tasted okay. The lettuce was probably more wilted than I expected, which is probably where I got the food poisoning from, because salmonella.
Mm.
But, you know, whatever.
Not so good on the way up, probably.
Alright.
So, yeah, the guy's just like, I
Food
don't
poisoning,
speak
please.
Italian, but all right. So a pepperoni, a chef special, and anything else?
There's another pepperoni on there.
And a large soda.
Large
Oh,
soda.
3 large sodas. We're not all going to share the same soda.
It was for me, but yes, 3 of them.
I'm definitely not going to share soda.
All right. Do you want a senior spicy peppy pepper or a any kind of looks 9-up?
Is
I'll
he
go with the
speaking in
9-up
codes
because
or some shit?
I'm trying to figure that out too. Just a regular, please. The other one, sorry.
All right. Pepper Pete then 3. I'll grab one of those.
Oh, Pepper Pete, yeah.
Okay, so you guys sit down at a nearby table or just like stand at the counter?
I'll sit at the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mitter will take a toothpick and like he's soundly chewing on it. Like, you know,
Oh,
those sorts of
you're one of
sounds.
those people.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Do they have knives and forks at these establishments in America?
Yeah, they would have like serviettes and plastic forks and knives up at the counter. That'd be fun.
Okay. Oh, they're not. Well, I'll reach into my pocket and I've got a metal knife and fork.
Mm-hmm.
But just as an occasion.
So what is our plan after we eat pizza?
We're trying to go and see where this hostage is, right?
I'm going to read the mind, try to read the mind of the guy, of the cook, because he seems to know what's going on.
I was thinking about ordering another one if it's not enough, but okay, we can do that.
Just so that I can get an idea of where the room is, how to get there, if there's a back route.
Yeah. Okay.
Going to do that?
So what are you trying to glean exactly? You have to be specific.
What I'm trying to do is go into his mind and see the route into where they're holding the rich kid.
Okay.
If there's like a back route we can go through.
Okay. So what I can say is, based off of what the chef knows, the back route is behind the counter and down a small hallway, in the, we'll say, on the right-hand side. First door on your right is the basement, down a small hallway. And then on the left are like two washrooms.
Right. So I shall whisper this to the others.
Here we go. I found a picture.
Ooh.
So, to make it easy for you, hold on. It's token layer, GM layer. That's not supposed to be GM layer. It's supposed to be token. Map. There, good enough. So yeah, this would be like, we'll say that's the counter there where you ordered the pizza. And then down the hall on the right-hand side. And then you got your washrooms here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, so we can go straight in from here then.
Yeah. In
room.
there is where they have the pizza cooking. So you might be spotted by one of the guys making things.
Right. Well, okay, so we know where he is. How are we going to get there without drawing attention? Oh, God, I know what's going to happen.
I was going to say, that's the best part. We don't. And more likely with our group, like, we don't have our sneaky person. We're just walking
We
in.
don't have a sneaky person. Yeah. Well, usually what happens is Mitard does something insane.
What is stealth? Baby, don't shoot me.
I came here to eat pizza, not break plumbing.
I mean, you could break plumbing.
But it is not nice to a pizza owner.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, he did sell you 40 plumbing supplies.
Hold on, I can do it. I have a brilliant idea how to do it. But only if we need a distraction. I'm not going to tell you what that is because...
I know I could rely on you.
I feel that he brought his can of kerosene with him. Don't worry. This worked last time.
Far worse.
Oh, far worse. Great.
Yeah, I know what will make every single person inside like attack me, so...
I would like to give a friendly reminder that there are civilians in here as well.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they will also attack me after I do
great.
that.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I was clear enough on that.
Okay. So, what are we going to do? Is there a plan? Has anybody got a plan? Because big distraction, we run off down into there, I suppose. And go in the first door on the right.
We can do that. We can say that we missed the restroom and then go there. If you want me to cause a distraction, I have an idea. I know what they will hate me for.
God. Is it going to be a surprise?
For them, for a moment, and then they will be agitated.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, Morgan, I've forgotten your character's name.
It is VI Bullet. So Bullet's fine.
Bullet, yeah. Of course. Well, if he makes a distraction, we better make the most of it and head straight off down there. Possibly acting disgusted and just running away from him, depending on what he's doing.
So this is just going to be that one party all over again.
Yeah. I think I can see a pattern forming here.
Should I activate my ability where we don't die as easily now, or wait?
Ooh, I'll do that a bit later. I think we get through the first bit, okay? It's when we get to the door.
Yeah, I can survive if it comes to that.
Oh, you I'm not worried about.
Yeah, he seems to have amazing healing abilities.
Yeah, the rest
what
of
can
us.
I say? I'm a natural.
Yeah. Okay. Right. What should we say? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Oh, we'll finish the pizza first.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's at least finish our last meal.
I was gonna, yeah. So we're gonna say like while you guys were talking, a waitress comes over with your 3 pizzas and your drinks.
I'll give her a tip.
Yeah, Mitter will start eating it,
Okay.
but he will leave a single slice of it.
She's going to need it.
Yep. She's gonna be unemployed in a minute.
Is pizza any good?
It's great.
Yeah, it's we'll say it's serviceable. I mean, you're not throwing it up or anything. It's just
Well, not yet, anyway.
yeah, it's just general parlor pizza, what you'd normally expect, greasy, delicious,
Yeah,
cheesy.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pepperoni.
Okay, I'm using a knife and fork so I don't get covered in grease.
Mitter is eating with his hands.
Of course he is, yeah. I'm sort of dodging away from the lumps of grease flying off it.
Might be even slurping it off his fingers if it gets, a thick layer. Disgusting.
I feel like we're kind of sitting a good couple feet away from where our meats are. We've given him his own little section in the booth.
Oh yeah, he's sitting by himself. Okay, got it.
Okay.
You're so
Well, I've
rude.
got to sit with him in order to talk to him. It's easy to talk to him quietly, and not be overheard because we can hear.
Yeah, the couple that was eating, they kind of just like pack up the rest of their food and give Mitar a side eye as they leave.
He's ignoring promptly everyone because but yeah, so he'll stop at one point and like approach the other two. So if you want distraction, or I want to wash my hands and then we go in.
Bullet, can you unlock locked doors?
What is the skill check required to unlock doors?
Let's find out.
So they've got lock picking.
There should be. I know there's an option for that. I think.
Can I roll
burglary.
on doors to know how to pick?
It'd be burglary, wouldn't it?
Burglary for sure. You'd have to have burglary.
Ah, shoot.
Oh well. What's the?
Can I
kick down?
investigate a way to open a door?
Actually, I
Oh,
might
of
be
course,
able
you
to
can
do
definitely
that.
investigate how to open a door.
When we're there. Okay.
Worst comes to worst, we'll just huff and puff and blow it down.
Okay.
Well, it is made of wood, so good luck.
All right, I'll go and try to unlock it. If I succeed, well, we can go all together. If not, I'll cause a distraction. Then you two go in there. All right.
All
I'll
right.
join you
Look,
promptly when I avoid most of the people.
Okay.
Hopefully. So yeah, Mitter is going to like stand up and like go to wash his hands, but when nobody's around, he'll go on the opposite side, trying to like to unlock the door, or like maybe even picklock it.
All right.
If
So
Oh, you actually don't just.
if you
You're
don't
just going
have
to go straight up and walk there.
if you don't have burglary, it's going to be a difficulty of 2.
I do.
And you'll have to roll a flat roll for that.
I have +1 average.
Good. So you do have burglary.
So I roll it.
Yep.
Blimey.
1.
I try.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, that is a fail. Luckily,
You
no one
could
was around
spend-
to see you attempt
You
that.
could spend a fate point and add 2 to it.
He would
Do
need
I have
to,
any actually?
in
If you've
order.
got anything you can use.
Yeah, he'd need to invoke an aspect and convince me that the aspect
Yeah.
is related to what he's trying to do.
Master of all trades: painter, carpenter, plumber, locksmith, electrician,
Oh,
shepherd,
you
etc.
cheeky bastard! Fine. Jack of all trades is bullshit.
Master of all trades.
Master of all trades. Okay, well, we're going to say amateur of all trades, but I'll still give you that. I'll give you a +2 to it. So, yeah, you were like, oh, wait, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Ah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Almost forgot that part.
I did it like Comrade Tito back in 1945. Oh, ich the other two. The door is unlocked. Let's go in.
Okay.
All right, so the other two, I'm going to have you roll for stealth.
Oh God.
Because you're trying to sneak into an area that you're not supposed to be in.
In the
Okay.
meantime, I'll finish my
it's
pizza.
Going to be, it's
and
going to
wait
be
for it.
mediocre. 2. Okay, now.
Oh,
Hey.
nice. Yeah, I was hoping a negative one, but you know, I'll be nice. Yeah, yeah
I
so
got a
you guys
+2
managed to
stealth.
all sneak into the basement. Easy.
Okay.
I'm gonna start
have
playing
Pink
the Pink
Panther
Panther
music.
theme. I wonder if that's copywritten.
Alright, probably is.
Yeah, I'll hold off.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's
And then if you get caught, Benny Hill.
that's not copywritten. That's a very old. That's
Yeah.
a very
Wait,
old tune.
can they copyright if you hum the music?
Oh, probably.
No
I think-
copyright
I
you
think
for
if
a
you do less
Nobody-
than
dude.
10 seconds,
Nobody
I can't
hum
touch
AC/DC. Those guys are very picky.
it.
I played like I think it was like 3 to 5 seconds of a song, or Hivsam did, and then they
Yeah.
copyright me and struck my channel. Well, not struck my channel, but they're like, you can't even show this video to anybody because of this. I'm like, really?
You can get copyright strike if you hum a copyrighted music on YouTube without permission of the copyright owner.
Yep,
Or if you whistle it.
yep, same thing as Twitch.
Or if you think about it.
Yeah. Oh, great, we thought about it. Now we have like
God damn it.
thought copyright.
Oh, no.
Yep. Don't think it, don't breathe it, don't say it.
I thought this was America.
Welcome to the free world.
Yeah, right. Well, this isn't the copyright free world, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we actually made it.
Yeah. So you
we
guys
actually
are in the
made it without being
basement.
spotted, which is quite amazing.
You kind of look around in the area you are right now. We're gonna say it's like the storage area where they keep all the spare equipment, the mixers, the flour, the oil, the dry
Some
goods,
old
essentially.
animatronics.
Giant cans of like tomatoes and mushrooms.
But we're not seeing we're not seeing a tied up kid then.
Not in this area, but I will say that further down, there's again another small hallway, cement ground. On the, we'll say the left-hand side, the first door, you do see a light kind of like coming out of that area, and you do hear 2 voices.
Okay.
One sounds like someone whimpering, the other one sounds like he's demanding something. It's kind of muffled right now, but yeah.
Okay, I want to use my visions. So I want to ask the grandpa, in case trouble starts and we beat somebody up, which way do we run so we, don't get caught?
Which way do you run?
Yeah.
So you're asking your grandpa.
He's gonna
that.
give the stupidest answer, just the exit.
You stupid boy. You wake me up for this.
Yeah.
You wake me up from the grave just to ask that sort of question.
I was watching my stories, and you interrupted them. Victor Newman was about to bitch slap a little whiner like you. I was going to enjoy that. But unfortunately, you interrupted it! Maybe you should look at the sign down the hallway that says exit, you dummy. Lo and behold, near the end of the hallway, there's an exit that points right.
Oh. Well, that was simple. Thanks,
I'm
Grandpa.
taking my nap now. You better not interrupt that as well.
Alright.
So basically, that means there is an exit other than the one we came in. Is that right?
Yes. You are in the basement.
Yes.
It looks like there is a basement fire exit.
Jolly good.
Well, at least they passed the safety inspection.
It doesn't mean the fire exit works.
No, right.
So
You know, it'd be
Okay.
A real dick move if I said, yes, the fire exit is there. However, there are several dozen boxes in front of them. Well, that's a hazard.
Yes, but the inspector never comes around.
You can't expect criminals to keep up to code, honestly. They
No,
break every
no. What's the world?
they
What's the
break
world
every
coming
rule in
to?
the book. Yeah.
Okay. I just gonna open the door. But unless anybody has an objection.
Yes, we sneak up and peek.
There's no way to really peek.
Well,
Door's
it's a door.
closed.
We can't peek around the corner of the door, or are you saying it's the end of the hallway?
It's just like a straight hallway down. On the left-hand side, there's a door with a light on where you hear the voices coming from, and then straight ahead, you see the exit sign pointing to the right.
So we can't peek through the doorway on the left?
No, the door on the left is closed.
Like, we can't, like, open it a little to peek through?
Oh,
Is
you
what
can
you're saying?
open it. Sure, yeah, you could do that at least.
Not all the way, but, like, open it a smidge just to look through a little.
Yeah, you can.
What, do you want us to roll a notice?
Yeah, let's get you to roll a notice, because you're trying to peek through. You already did your stealth rolls, so I'm going to see how much you can actually see or notice.
All of us, or just
Just one
Yeah,
person
If
can
it's just,
look through
it's
the door.
just going to be one person.
No,
One of
we
those
can
is
Scooby-Doo this
three.
shit.
No.
God,
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
You do that. You can
When I-
certainly
when I was
Scooby-Doo that
below
shit,
it,
but
below
then
that.
it's going to have a Scooby-Doo outcome.
yeah.
When does it not?
we get chased by ghosts
Like
that are
like
actually
one
keep
each,
people.
each of you is like
Wait.
a head on top of the other. You lean in a
Wait.
little too much, and then you all fall down prone through the door.
Real quick, Smex, how many doors are in this hallway? Because we can just absolutely Scooby-Doo this,
on
where
the
we run out
left.
one and jump out another and all that.
Yeah.
There's one door on the left, and you see the exit pointing to the right at the end of the hall.
Well, that
Yeah.
makes the animation for the scene all the more easy.
Great.
I
Okay, my
have
notice is
plus
3.
2. What do you have?
My notice plus 3.
I also have +3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One of you two, definitely.
Okay.
The one who's practically bulletproof should probably peek through if he messes up.
Of
Yeah, that's
course.
not
And I have to spend an
Sacrificial
action,
and
or actually, no, yeah, you sending me time would be good. Yeah.
2.
Okay. Yeah, you open up the door just enough to kind of get a side view of a man standing over somebody. You can't make out who they are because he's standing in front of them. But that person who's on the ground looks to be tied to a chair. You can kind of just like make out the feet of the person, and that's it. Like you go up and the whole body of the other guy is blocking it. It looks like the guy is yelling questions about where the serum is, and if he doesn't pay up, he's in big trouble. And the guy goes to punch the person in the chair in the face, and the one in the chair just kind of whimpers and says, "I'll get it. I'll promise I get it." And you notice it's Gideon's voice.
It's him. Do we go all in kerosene burning?
Oh, let's just go straight in.
Alright, I'll run through the doors in 5,
Okay.
4, 3.
Wait,
I'd
wait,
say
wait.
the door. I'd say that's not very sporting, is
Do
it?
I have... No, I think I still have kerosene, right?
You dumped most of it on you last time you were in the soccer field, so I don't expect you
I
to
don't
have
think
been
you'd be
carrying
carrying
any kerosene.
Can I
cans.
roll a resources check to just find some kerosene in the hallway?
Do they have any fuel for,
They have
well,
oil.
probably-
They have olive oil.
That doesn't burn.
But aren't you already through the door? It's a little late for the kerosene
We're
trick.
through the door. I mean,
Yeah, you're already through the door.
No, I'm trying to.
Just
I'm
waiting.
considering before going in. You know?
Okay.
Oh, I'm not. I'll just open the door.
Okay,
Say,
so yeah.
say, that's not very sporting, is it?
All right, so Midas opens the door, and then the
Yeah.
guy immediately turns. He's got like a set of brass knuckles on him. He's like, "Who the hell are you?" And then immediately charges at Midas with his fist pulled back, about to punch you.
Okie dokie. I'm
Can I
going
get a heroic
to.
intervention?
I'm going to telekinesis him against the wall.
Okay, yep, easy. You
Right.
smack him against the wall. He hits his head pretty hard against the wall, which is cement. So he just kind of like falls down flat on his face. You see like a small bloody mark that you left against the wall, and he is no longer moving. You're not sure if he's dead
I will,
or if he's really concussed.
I will check his. I will check his pulse.
It is still there.
It's still there. Good.
He's just
Okay.
not moving. Yeah.
Okay. I take his belt off and tie his feet together, and has anyone got some tape?
I say you can just take the bonds off the one dude and put them on that guy.
That's true. Yeah.
There's
There's
yeah.
that. Hello, Gideon.
Gideon's tied with rope,
Well,
so you
I'm
can
sorry.
untie him and then tie up the other guy with that.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's what they call switcheroo.
Cool. What?
So,
It's
is he alright? Are you alright, kid?
I'm fine. Thanks. I'm sorry.
What for? What really happened?
Maybe
Let's
we
get
should get
out
out of here first.
Yeah. Before their noses.
Right, the exit door is that way. Grandpa told me.
Yes. And the exit.
also the sign that says exit.
That's what he said.
Don't knock his grandfather if he doesn't like him.
Your
Also-
grandfather is a wise man.
I
He knew
disagree,
when
but
to fix it,
alright.
what? Okay, let's get out of here.
By the way, Smex, while we're going outside, in the storage room, is there any, like, I don't know, fancy pasta sauce?
It's all canned. It's not fancy at all.
I'll grab one of them. Like, whole box.
Grab a whole box of pasta sauce. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys make it out to the street, and where you guys want to head from here?
Into the Bulletmobile.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
we go to my car,
Yeah.
which is completely different from what it was last week, as it seemed like the budget just continuously changes for this show.
Yep.
You can't pay a proper plumbing, you cheapskate.
The executive producer was unwilling to loan out his Camaro for this show, so now you get a Gremlin.
What is that? I've no idea.
Oh, it's a very tiny, green, ugly car. Barely
Right,
fits four
okay, so we've
people.
got squeeze in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I
Okay,
think if you
uh,
rear-end it, it
oh.
explodes.
Well, hopefully next week I'll have the Impala again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all squeezed. I don't like it being squeezed into a car. It involves. I'm gonna have to disinfect after this.
Oh, that's definitely a good idea.
Ugh. Especially after eating pizza, and my towel's all greasy. Ugh.
I washed my hands.
You didn't wash
All
your
right,
face.
so we hop in the car and we drive away.
Okay.
As we do.
All right. So you're driving to where?
We don't know where. Do we know where they're hanging out now? The people we work for, his name I can't remember.
Well, your main source of that would be the diner. But I will say that Gideon starts to kind of like explain what he did. So he says
Alright,
he's sorry
I
for
forgot
what he
to add.
did. I told Abby that I would get the super serum from my father's vault, and in return, she would get Emily out. I guess it must have been taking too long for her because she had you guys get it for her instead. So, with my only bargaining chip gone, I made a deal with the Baba Yaga. If I steal my father's next shipment, they would help me get my sister out. Problem is, after the attack at the mansion, and you guys stealing the super serum, my father trusted no one and is hiding his stash somewhere else. I still haven't figured out where yet, and yesterday her goons grabbed me and were going to hold me ransom until my father gave them what they wanted. But he never did, and if he hadn't shown up, I'd probably be dead.
Well, that's not very good, is it? I mean, you think blood flows thicker than money or serum? You're
Or
a son.
pasta sauce.
Well,
My-
definitely not. Especially this stuff. It's really cheap.
My dad doesn't give a
As
shit
it
about me.
turns
He
out
gives a
in
shit
this
about my
city-
sister, though. That's the only person he cares
pardon?
about.
The girl we saw at the football game.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the news on his sister? Has she been kidnapped again or something?
No, she's still at my
We-
dad's
we-
place, but if they tried to kidnap me, they'll probably go after my sister, too. Now that I'm gone, they're going to notice.
Well,
Mm,
yeah, they're going to notice in a few minutes.
I really think we should head over to my dad's place. I want to pick up my sister so she's safe with me. I don't want her staying with my
Well-
father. He's not going to be able to protect her from these people.
What makes you think you are?
Kidnap you. in the
You
first
didn't protect yourself.
I'll explain everything to Abby, and she really likes my sister, so I really doubt she's going to do anything to her. She's like a big sister to her as well. So
do we have Abby on speed dial? We do, right?
she can do whatever she wants to me. I just want my sister safe. That's all I care about right now.
Okay. We need to split up because we're not going to get another person in this car
I mean,
unless the budget.
I'm
extends
not
from
going to
the
play
car.
semantics.
I've got
You
a
guys
car.
can fit someone else in this car. It'll be fine.
I'm not going in the. I'm not going in the.
In the trunk? Yeah.
I was going to call it the boot in the trunk in the. Yeah.
Gideon will volunteer. He doesn't care. He just wants to get his sister out of here.
It's okay, I'll go there.
I volunteer
I
as tribute.
always get the worst spot in the car.
I thought Mitar was running shotgun.
I
This
only
just
fight
seems
with
like a
my arms.
Mitar thing.
No, that thing is expensive. Kalashnikov, on the other hand. But yeah, in
What's
this
more
country, you can
expensive, a
get
Kalashnikov or a Brunelli?
AK-47s are cheaper. Well, more mass-produced and cheaper.
Yeah.
And they never break down.
No, fair enough.
Yeah. So are you going in the trunk with the pasta sauce?
Yeah, Gideon
Yes.
will go into the trunk. Oh, you're going in the trunk?
Oh,
Mitar?
Gideon's going.
Yeah, but Mitar will go.
Okay.
Okay, we'll shift some of the pasta sauce out of the way so you can get in.
VI Bullet intentionally hits every road bump imaginable on the way over.
And you hear, I'll murder you! Oh,
A couple of cans get dented along the way.
no, that is a... If he does that, he's dead.
What's
I'm
Gideon
gonna
doing?
stop-
Oh, I was saying, like, as you're driving, VI, Mitar's in the back with the pasta sauce in the boot, so you're hitting every single speed bump on the way there.
I'm not that mean. He is still technically the hired muscle. You gotta be nice to him.
Fair.
And he'll break your car down if you do it.
Yeah, he'll get your cousins to show up in the dead of night and just, like, take your catalytic converter and all the tires.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're here to sell me more furniture. I
Oh,
barely
God.
survived.
I don't need any more pine rocking chairs. What is this?
You go into VI Bullet's house, there's like 5 fucking rocking chairs.
You will get Austrian royal bed if you do it again.
And their grandmother just like constantly just like crocheting you just randomly like covers for everything. There's even crocheted stove covers, which made absolutely
Exactly,
no sense.
yeah. Well, basically,
gonna
you
say.
get one over your TV, so yeah.
How dare you say no to my Graham stove covers? What is wrong with you?
They don't know a good taste, Grandma. They're monsters.
Fucking Bullet
I quite
wakes
like
up
the
one day,
group.
goes out to his living room, sees his entire living room's been crocheting. He's just like, I'm sure you're wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Goes outside to his like Impala, and instead of like a car cover, it's like a crocheted car cover.
From Grandma. with
Bright
love.
green and pink
With love.
colors.
It's made with love.
Yeah. It's got like a giant pink heart on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, this tab. Anyway,
Right. Okay. So we're going to go to the house. Hopefully, we don't get molested by the security.
I will say that
Um,
security recognizes Gideon, and he's still in good standing with them, so they let you through the gate.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have to explain the broken
1000.
nose?
IQ 1000 meter is staying in the trunk. Just in
Okay.
case something goes wrong.
Okay. We'll put some chewing gum on the latch so you can
That
get
can
out.
work. Alright, sounds like plan.
Okay. Oh, so Gideon, you get your sister out. We will wait out the front.
Okay.
Are you sure we should not ask her father if, she will be safe with us?
No. We'll tell him later.
Alright.
He might try and stop us. I don't want you setting fire to his hall again.
So you're staying outside while Gideon goes to get his sister?
oh yeah, I'm not getting involved in family drama.
Okay.
No, that's true.
I chill out next to my fucking whatever car of the week I have right now, and I just start smoking.
Okay. Yeah. So Gideon goes inside, and it takes about like a few minutes. You can kind of hear yelling, a little bit muffled, coming from inside the house. And Gideon kind of like throws open the front door and comes to you guys. He's like, he's not letting her go. He's got a bunch of like armed guards that says will protect her from what's going to happen, but he's not letting her out.
Quick question: what kind of protection did you have when you got kidnapped?
My dad doesn't give
I
me
was
any
about to ask that
protection.
question.
Like I said, he only cares about my sister. She's the one that gets escorts to and from school. I usually have to walk her, but more often than not, we got a couple guards with us. Today, I didn't have any.
I have to admit, it does seem to me that she is much better protected than you are.
No shit.
And if you're going to protect her, how is your protection going to be better than what your father's giving her?
Because I know Abby isn't going to say no. Even after I explain what I did, I'm going to tell her that she can do whatever she wants to me, but I need her to help my sister. And Abby cares for her a lot. She's not going to let anything happen to her. I know that.
I'm confused as to why we need to take Abby anywhere. She seems to be well protected.
Do you know who Tomb and Stone are?
What would I roll to know these guys?
History?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Can I roll lore
Uh,
or contacts?
Contacts? Yeah, contacts would work too.
I mean, Matt Steele I've now heard of. But
Tomb
I
and
haven't heard of
Stone
anybody else.
are the muscle for the Baba Yaga, and they are superpowered. One is extremely strong, the other one is extremely hard to kill. Both of them are twin brothers that work for the Baba Yaga and are kind of like the plan B, so to speak. So if her goons can't solve the problem, she calls these guys and they come in and they fix all the problems. And usually bury them as well, very deep into the ground.
So they work as a mortuary people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit of a family business there, isn't it?
So I'm not the smartest brick in the sack of bricks, but it comes to mind two things. The first one being is that, your father really doesn't like you because you might be an asshole. I don't know, I'm just presuming. And that means that you are actually not, in danger. Which means that your sister is probably safe, but then again, maybe not. So you should ask your father if he needs any more help. Instead of, potentially exhibiting your sister to any additional danger. The other thing that comes to my mind is that we can, solve the problem with what the British people call the Occam's razor, right, Midas? Am I correct?
Yes, often with British, yeah.
Yeah. See, I actually read some history back in my school days.
I'm impressed. Yeah, yeah.
Right, which is solution of being we kill Baba Yaga or break his spine or being nice to her.
Well, Baba Yaga's the organisation, isn't it?
Baba Yaga is the
It could be an
mobster.
individual.
She's the lady mobster who's in charge of that. So she's the crime boss of the area.
So solve the problem with the with the easiest, the most logical solution.
Well,
And
another
the third
solution.
Yes.
Another solution might be just to hang around the house, near the house, and wait for something to happen.
That is also the best probably option. We wait until somebody needs help and then we run in like heroes.
Yes.
It's like being hero at this point.
If only we could get some coverage.
That can work actually. Maybe they will pay us.
Depends on if we're allowed to just loiter out here.
Probably not.
Nearby.
If somebody here is good at talking and communication, perhaps you could convince Dad to let us stay put and be hired muscle in addition.
Didn't we try that last time? He told us that he really doesn't need any help.
Well, you did save his daughter.
He did actually. We did save his daughter. Yeah. Should we try it? I do a +2 report.
That's better than my +1.
It's better than my 0.
Okay.
It's Snacks. There's ways to create advantages, right?
Through your aspects, yes.
There is, yeah.
Well, there's another one for if you roll and you beat a certain DC, then you can create an advantage.
Yes.
Kind of like a help action.
You can do help actions, and I can give you the average difficulty of what you're trying to do, and if you do a help action, you can add a +2 to that person's roll, but only one person rolls, and you can do a help action to assist with that. But again, you'd have to explain it prior to see if it would actually apply. So if this person explains something and the guy's not completely convinced, I'll let you know. And then you can use your help action to add a +2 to that and kind of explain it your way. And we can see if that works.
Okay. Let's go and see what we can do.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys head into the mansion. You already see there's several armed men with automatic weapons just kind of around the foyer. And up at the top of the staircase is Gideon's dad with Emily kind of just holding on to his hand, kind of gripping it. And Reginald's eyes just kind of narrow a bit. It's Gideon, I told you to leave. You weren't there to pick up your sister today, so I had to send a security detail. I'm very upset with you right now, and if you don't get out of this house immediately, I will have you escorted out by these gentlemen. And two of them kind of just step forward, kind of flanking on either side of Gideon.
I'm going to angle on Reginald and say, Reginald Alvin, if your son only had taken your daughter would be in a much worse position than she is now. So he did the right thing. Look at his face. Look at him. Poor bugger's been beaten shitless.
It's not my fault he consorts with undesirables. That's his fault.
Yeah, well, he's trying to protect your daughter. Anyway, we believe that your daughter is still under threat. As you know, we helped a great deal last time. And all I'm asking is that we hang around here for a bit.
And what kind of danger has my son brought upon this house again?
Well, whoever's brought the danger upon you, there are two very well-known enforcers on their way. What are their names? I'm asking.
Tomb and Stone.
Tomb and Stone. That's quite witty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tomb and Stone, who I believe are very effective and superpowered. Shall I roll rapport now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 2.
I'll still give you... I won't have you roll to assist on this because I'll still give you a bonus to that, considering the fact that you do have a rapport with him previous, saving his daughter, and now, again, saving his son. As reluctant as he is to trust you, he doesn't have anybody on his payroll to assist against superpowered individuals. So he kind of hums and haws a bit about it.
Yeah, we do have history.
Yeah.
I'm not in history books.
No, history. Oh, never mind.
Ah,
Okay. Yeah, so he essentially says, kind of just sighs and is like, all right, fine. But, and then he turns to Gideon, I did warn you. I am trying to protect this family, and you never listen. You're always getting in trouble. Ever since you joined that gang, the Neighborhood Watch, everything's gotten worse. So I attempted to put a stop to it, and now you will do as I say, and you will stay home until this is all sorted. Gideon's eyes kind of narrow. It's like, what do you mean you put a stop to it? Dad, what did you do? And Reginald kind of just takes a sigh, and he's like, I simply asked Henry White if he could deal with it. Henry said he would. Did you really think I would let you stay with those degenerates? After all they do is just complain about the establishment and cause wanton destruction of public property. They are terrorists, Gideon. You must see that. At this
Sorry,
point...
who's Henry White?
Oh, sorry?
oh boy.
Yeah.
Do we know who Henry White is?
Yes, you do. He was the head of Agent Securities that was at the party. And...
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, hasn't he turned bad?
Yeah. And
Yes.
he was at the... when you guys followed... or when you guys went to see who... I would say, what was it, Max Steel was meeting? That was Henry White he was meeting with.
Yes.
Who he
That's right.
paid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So...
Yeah. Yes,
Gideon
I'm
at
going to
this-
say
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Henry White.
Yeah, so Reginald says, yes, Henry White. That gentleman has
Oh,
been assisting me with dealing with this situation for a while. He's a good friend of mine, and I have paid him well for his services, and he delivered.
Yeah,
You
we're
see-
definitely staying there.
Yeah, you see Mitar like taking his fingers and like doing calculations and mumbling something. Hold on a second. You are friend with Mr. White. That means Poro, you are the detective here, okay? You have better induction. What's it called?
Deductibles.
Exactly.
Adoption.
Would that mean that that guy White almost kidnapped his daughter, and he's still alive with him?
Yes.
Ah,
It would make the
why are we
most
still?
sense.
Why are we still in this business when everybody backstabs everyone?
That's just the way this town works.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I came to America here. It's obviously I should have expected this. So usual American business. How can we help you?
So you kind
See,
of
the
just
trick
like
is-
see Gideon beyond seething with rage at this point, and he just points to his dad and he's like, "You mean to tell me that all my friends think I betrayed them because you told Henry to burn down their headquarters and kill Abby? Do you have any idea how insane that is?
And they're also fighting our friends, right?
Yep. He starts pacing in front of the group, and you feel like he's going through his options, kind of thinking either he tries to take Emily from his father by force, or he tries to reason with him. You can easily glean this from his thought process right now if you were to like scan his brain. And yeah, Midas, you're thinking.
I think I
it's
can
like,
probably tell that just by looking at him.
oh yeah, pretty much. It's very obvious. He's kind of weighing his options right now.
Can I ask
Yeah,
my grandpa his
I'm just
opinion?
going to lean over and whisper. I'm just going to lean over and whisper to him. Force ain't going to work.
You see his like fists, like they're clenched at the moment, but when you whisper that in his ear, they kind of just like loosen a bit. And he just sighs, like, "Look, Dad, we need to get Emily out of here. It is not safe for her. These guys aren't going to be able to protect her against these goons. They're bulletproof. They will squeeze their heads like grapes. It will not be hard for them to do. The best chance you have is to leave her with these guys, I guess." And he points, he kind of like waves his hand behind him with the group. I mean, they've already saved her once, and they saved me just today. They have a pretty good record of protecting people.
Meter than Barb's. Ugh, pizza.
I mean, with the exception of one person, I guess.
I'm gonna.
I wasn't new as a hero.
He's actually really good.
I mean, I've seen this guy take like an entire like barrage of bullets and still walk away. You saw him on the news. He had his chest open and everything. He lit himself on fire and jumped on top of somebody. And yet he's still here, alive.
He did do that. It's true.
Sometimes the safest people to leave her with are also the most insane.
He also wrestled a helicopter to the ground.
You know, when you say it that way, I'm starting to believe that I'm maybe insane. You know, especially with that voice in my head.
You just hear like in the back of your head, just like some distant snoring.
Well, at least the voice is silent. But right, we can keep her safe, Mister. We are. I can't say professionals because we get paid basically nothing, but we're good at what we do.
Reginald just kind of like looks to Emily. He's like, "Honey, are you okay with going with these people?" And she kind of like looks down at you guys and like, "Yeah, I want to see what that guy happens. What happens to this guy next? It was really cool last time. See him light himself on fire and run around screaming. It was great."
Nothing like that. I can teach you proper European football, not that things they call football here.
Yeah, I don't think he can teach you that. It's just something you can do. It's natural talent.
Exactly.
All right.
And we have, of course, a detective. Is Bullet black and white?
Yeah, it is one of his fucking aspects.
Yep.
I mean,
And
look,
we
is he
also
black
have-
and white? When he smokes, it looks really cool.
I was gonna say right now he looks really fucking dramatic because there's like, you know, the or the trench coat's billowing, he's smoking a cigarette. For some reason it feels like it's about to start raining, but you don't know why.
It's just, it feels very damp around him. Also, you kind of hear distant saxophone music. It's very, very quiet.
Darn right.
The double bass, yeah.
Copyrights.
I was making it up. We're improvising. It's fine.
Okay, so yeah,
Well,
Reginald is just,
That's accurate.
yeah. Reginald just kind of accepts this, and he's like, "All right. Anything happens, you let me know, Gideon. I will have my men pick her up if need be." And Emily just kind of
We
like
don't have Shadow Lady with us.
runs down to Gideon, gives him a
I don't
big
know.
hug. And yeah, so Reginald is just kind of like a little annoyed, but at the same time is like, he figures if you guys have been able to do this job well enough, then You keep her protected until he can figure out what's going on with Henry White, because clearly there's some, oh, what do you call it? Fuckery afoot. Yeah, we'll call it that.
Mm.
No, I understand that word. But don't worry, sir. We'll keep your daughter safe. And we have a fresh batch of pasta sauce so we can make great pizza. She'll be well fed.
Get some meat on them bones. Keep her warm in the winter when the famine starts.
Please stop. My grandpa will start with the potato famine. And he wasn't even from Scotland or Ireland.
No, it was the vodka famine.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
worse.
Oh.
Well, at least it wasn't
Okay.
plum famine.
Oh yeah, heaven forbid people just not have plum brandy. That would be the
That would
worst.
be living hell.
Mm-hmm.
He has, like, he stares into distance, like 1,000-mile stare. That would be right.
Plums have
Thank
to
you
be
very much.
literally the worst fruit.
I'll go to shake his shoulder to bring him out of that, but I'm
Right,
just going
right.
to go,
Oh.
no.
Sorry. I was frightened.
I'm not going to touch you.
You see, you're just like hearing like distant helicopter sounds and.
Yeah. Makes your humming stop. No, CCR will down the stream. No.
It's fine. It's fine. They're Canadian. They
come on,
can't.
let's
They
get-
can't do anything to me. All of a sudden, I just
Right.
hear a knock on my door. Hey, how's it going? He punches in the face.
Ding dong.
Let's take a wherever we think is safe. I'm not sure where that is.
Probably place where my daughter lives.
Oh yeah, the one with the
You got a
it
daughter?
has a. Well, he calls it his daughter,
Veiled
but he's
Seraph.
Veiled Seraphim. So like her apartment with all her succulents and
Oh.
her room of death.
Oh, the succulents. Yeah.
Yeah.
One room for
I thought we were
succulents,
going
the
back
other
to
room
the-
for medieval warfare.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow she
Yeah,
managed
some
to get one of those really old school mortars up the stairs into her bedroom.
Well, obviously she had.
And she got that piano that I sold her.
Yep. Yeah, they had to break in a wall for that to fit through
Mhm.
her glass window, but yeah, they got it in.
It
She
does
is not going to be
dialing up.
happy because she was not at home at that time. So
Wonderful cousin, she's still not home. Shipping 15 sofas.
she's going to go into her apartment and say, "Why is it so drafty? Why is there a hole in my wall?"
There is also a nice piano. Look at the bright side of it.
It's a baby grand piano. Who wouldn't like that?
And sofa in the Gothic style. 15 editions of it.
How are you going to fit it in the toilet? Anyway. Okay, we'll take it back to your sisters then. What's your sister's name? I've forgotten.
Oh, it is Emily.
Emily.
Yes.
At the same time, I think we should look into what's going on with the Abbey and her company. She's probably getting attacked from the...
Yeah, do we still have contact
Rodriguez.
with Phantom Bite?
Yeah, Phantom Bite's always available most of the time, as long as
Because
it's
he
not a
should know
school
what's
day.
going on.
So
Is
yeah,
it
I'll
a
pull
school day?
Nokia 3310 and dial him up.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So you just hear like some gunshots in the background, and then at first it's loud, and then he turns it down. Hey, what's up?
Yay, Phantom Bite. Is everything alright at your place, you know?
Oh yeah, just playing some CS:GO. Ah, goddamn flashbangs! I hate them so much.
Yeah, I can see that. Right, it's okay. So, is Abby here?
Abby? No, she's out somewhere. I haven't talked to her in a while. Why?
Okay, message her or call her. Tell her that there might be an attack from, what is called, Aegis Company, right?
Aegis Securities, yeah.
Yeah, Aegis people. Securities.
So Phantom Bite's like, why would they be attacking us? Like, why do they even care?
Well, that guy... Gideon, what's your father's name? Reginald. Well, Reginald
Reginald.
may have thought that you people are, you know, wanted to kidnap his daughter while you didn't. So he thinks you're terrorists, and he'll send his good friend from Aegis Securities to, well, raid your place.
Henry White.
Henry White. I'm bad with names.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'll let Abby know.
It might be soon enough, so in case you need any support, we'll try our best to be there. But we need to protect some people here. But yeah, call us if you need us. Bye.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so yeah,
Beep.
he'll
Okay.
take a look at Abby and see if he can get a hold of her.
Are we at Meet Our Sisters now?
So you're driving there right now.
We're driving there.
I will say though, actually, hold on. Let's get you a VI bullet. I'm gonna have you roll notice because you would have a likelihood of seeing this more so than the other two.
Just a notice. Right?
Yep.
We're consistent.
Yeah. So you think someone's following you? Because as soon as you guys left the estates, there have been two completely inconspicuous black SUVs trailing behind you the whole time. Several cars back, but maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's something.
It's something.
I
I
mean,
get
if
the
the
feeling
DM
we-
mentions it, it's probably
It's
something.
always something.
I was like, nope, this is red herring. Haha, gotcha. They're actually waiting at the restaurant for you. They already have all the guns out.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
I should do that someday. I'm just like, oh yeah, it was actually completely nothing. They just turn off to the right, and
Yeah.
it's all good. Oh my god, a
Another
meteor!
gun on
No.
SUV.
Yeah, I'll relay that.
Okay.
What if you always pick black SUV?
Somebody's okay, Grandpa. Is anybody tailing us, and where are they going? What are they going to do to us if they catch us?
Well, I'm probably going to castrate you and feed you your balls.
They did once, back in the days. But are they following us?
What do you think?
I don't know, but I think yes. I'm paranoid.
Good. Be paranoid. I'm going back to sleep.
It's not paranoid, they really are, aren't you?
My grandma said that I should be paranoid because they will castrate us and feed us my balls. Well, maybe not all of you, but they'll probably feed me my balls and you feed your balls, and you get
Emily
the
leans
idea.
over. I don't have any balls. What are they going to feed me?
I just hope they don't feed you my balls. Anyway.
Why are
I
we
hope
talking
it
about
don't.
balls
Okay.
all of a sudden? I'm so confused.
Don't worry. I'll tell you a bedtime story. That's you only cry when you hear it first time
I'm like
because it's frightening.
13. What are you talking about? Bedtime story.
Oh come on! I have the best bedtime stories. And he starts ranting like the some archaic story.
Gideon,
And so Hansel and
Okay.
Gretel burned the witch and ate her remains. Was
Gideon
it
kind of
that way?
pipes up. Is like, she doesn't need to be learning about Afghanistan and the Croatian War. Like, please, you're gonna traumatize her.
All right. Well, somebody else probably has better stories. I mean, VI Bullet will probably tell you about Mickey Mouse First Edition.
Mickey
Wait,
Mouse
that's
is cool.
copywriting. No.
Well, I think Gideon could tell us a story about how come Baba Yaga are after him.
He basically says that because Abby had you guys steal the super serum, that he was like, all right, Abby's not going to help me get my sister out, so I'm going to go to the Baba Yaga, promise them that he's going to get them some super serum, and in exchange for that, they will take his sister, and then he will trade them the vials for her, and then they will just leave city. That was the plan. But then you guys stole the vials. His father
Can I just
hid
say
his
that-
stash
that was a
somewhere
pretty-
else where Gideon couldn't find it fast enough, and then they captured him and tried to ransom him back to his father.
Yes, but they didn't have Emily, did they?
No, they didn't, because you stopped that at the soccer stadium.
You've made some poor life choices, Gideon, I do have to say.
He's 21. What do you expect?
I did far worse thing when I was his age. Maybe.
Oh, right. Okay. How do we resolve this?
Well, there is the Occam's razor solution, but I think that's a bit difficult.
Occam's razor, the simplest solution.
Yeah, kill the bad guy.
Kill
Or
the
break
bad guy.
his spine, so he can't really do much about anything then.
Didn't say, do you want to try reading the mind of the car's driver to see if we are actually getting tailed or if it's a red herring?
I'm gonna wait until we get a good line of sight, and then I'm gonna try and do some basic telepathy to see if they are after us.
Okay. It'll be a little hard to target them because they're a few cars back. So
Yeah.
you can do that, but I'm going to add a difficulty of 2 to the roll, making a total of 4. But this should be easy for
Okay,
you
so
anyway.
that's
So we'll see.
empathy, investigate, or notice.
It would be investigate for this because you're trying to read their mind.
Okay, I'll +3 on that. 5.
Oh, there you go. All right. So you kind of glean into the driver's head of the first vehicle that, yes, they have been told to follow you, and they are from the Baba Yaga. They did notice that Gideon disappeared. They know where Gideon lives. They saw your vehicle leaving with Gideon, so now they're following you.
Okay. So, yes, we're being followed by Baba Yaga mooks. Can I check to see if they have supers with them?
That would be another investigate roll. I'm going to make this a 6.
Okay.
You don't know.
4.
You
Hang on.
kind of got. Oh yeah. If you have an aspect, you can invoke.
But see, the family wants to regain reputation. Probably not.
I was gonna say, can I create an advantage for him to invoke where we're stopped at a stoplight so he's got a good line of sight?
Yeah, sure.
That will cost you
a fate point.
But that cost me a fate point. No.
It'll cost VI Bullet a fate point. I'll have that cost him.
No, if you're creating an advantage, you're just supposed to either roll for it or it just kind of happens.
Okay. Maybe a better advantage because again, their car lengths back. Even if you stop, it won't make much of a difference because he's trying to like go through several cars to get into the head of another person, which is difficult. Unless you decide to slow down and then the SUVs get closer to you. It's up to you, though.
Well, it seems right now they're just trying to tail us. Are they also trying to do a smash and grab or just tail?
As far as you can tell, they are trying to be as subtle as possible. Like, if they were trying to do a smash and grab, they probably would have done it by now. But I think they want to know where you are going first.
I'll just ask him, do you want me to slow down, let him get closer so you can get a better read on this?
Yes, please.
I shall do so that I may allow him to invoke the advantage of closing the distance.
All right. That's exactly what you do. Yeah, we'll call it closing the distance. That's something you can now invoke for free, essentially. So
it's just a one time. It's free for this.
Exactly. This is a situational aspect that you created for him.
Yeah.
That he can invoke for free. So essentially, you invoke that. Well, it's still a difficulty of 6, but you get a +2 because you're invoking that situational aspect.
Oh, I've got to roll again.
Yes. So you will be rolling again. Investigate again.
Oh God. Come on. No.
Oh, even with that advantage, you get a 4 again. So no, you cannot tell. All right, I'm going to do a roll because they going to attempt to do something if they notice anything. Let's see. I know it's around here somewhere. think I'd have my phone organized. There we go. All right, roll that. Okay, so you slow down to try and get a better beat on them, and it looks like as you're driving, the two SUVs have split up in one lane and the other. So one SUV is coming up on your right, the other SUV is coming up on your left, and they're trying to get close to you.
Okay.
I think this looks suspicious.
It looks very suspicious, yes. How busy are we? Is the road we're on?
Very busy. You're in the middle of the city.
Right, kids, crouch down just in case.
Okay.
Do you think they're likely to try something right in the middle of the city?
Well,
Do I know if the Baba Yaga would try something like that?
Roll for history.
Can I do contacts again?
This time it'll be history because it's you're looking back at past attacks by the Baba Yaga. You're trying to understand if there's a pattern, discerning that. It won't be investigate for that. It'll be history.
Someone.
You're not sure, and that worries you.
Can I invoke Johnny Two Tone's ex-partner and that we may have done an investigation involving them?
Sure.
So that put me up to 3.
Yeah, that'll put you up to 3. So that could at least glean you this information. When you were working with Johnny Two Tones, you guys investigated an assassination at a restaurant. The person who was assassinated was sitting at the window with him and his family, his 2 daughters and his wife. The vehicle in question pulled up to the window, opened fire into the restaurant, killing one of the daughters, his wife, and him. Only one daughter survived, but barely. So it kind of feels like they have no qualms against public displays of violence.
Right. Okay. Are we going past parked cars, that kind of thing? I'm just trying to get
Yeah, on the right-hand side,
understand
there's
our immediate environment.
Yeah, on the right-hand side, there's a handful of parked cars, just like next to restaurants and cafes and little shops along the way. Eventually, you guys are going to be heading into an industrial area of the city, which will have probably like large vehicles like SUVs without their truck trailers attached, vans, trucks with maybe construction materials. You're not entirely sure, but yeah, eventually you're going to end up in the industrial area of the city before you guys head to Seraphim's apartment.
I have a crazy idea. What if we go to some sort of construction yard? We can probably find a good place to hide there, and we can fight them while children are hidden behind some, materials.
Yeah, I don't think we should go back where we shouldn't be going. We shouldn't go where we're going while we've got these two in tow.
Yeah, but I think they'll probably attack us at this point.
Yeah, I think they're going to.
We need to strike them before they strike
Okay,
us.
I'm gonna look slightly ahead. I'm hoping to see a lamppost with nobody standing near it.
So we'll say that you guys are approaching from, we'll say the opposite direction. So like, this is you looking behind you, and this is the street light that you just passed, and the SUVs are coming on this side right now. So it looks like
they're both on that side.
They're both on this side right now. Yeah. Because it's
Okay, so
2
not
lanes
near.
of traffic at the moment.
Yeah. Is this a one-way street?
Yes, it is now turned to a one-way street.
Okay. So what I want to do, if I can see a lamppost or something similar, fire hydrant, whatever, I want to try and push one of the cars into it to disable it.
Oh, push one of the SUVs into the lamppost.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. But what I will say for the moment is we're going to take a 15-minute break just for people to go potty, get a snack maybe, and then we will reconvene at
Oh, okay.
3:19. So yeah, let's just make it 3:20 my time.
All right.
So
Okay.
yeah, we'll take a quick break and then we'll get back to it after that.
Okay.
I'll
I'll be
pause
back.
on the recording here.
Sounds good. Back in a sec.